How Technology Impacts Social Interaction by Asa Ferguson. This presentation is intended to provide insight and context into the benefits and drawbacks people experience relying on technology and the effects it causes on social interaction. With all the advancements in information technology, it's created a strange new world. Let's take a look.
Hey guys, you on Twitter? Follow me.
Sometimes I want to move to another country where I wouldn't have to deal with this stuff.
Isso faz parecer que eu tô me achando?
Hashtag photo of the day.
Hashtag I quit. Just kidding.
Hashtag multitasking.
Hashtag squirmworm.
Hashtag road trip dudes. Not while you're driving, man.
Hashtag YOLOI.
Is anybody even gonna read this?
Bestie.
Coffee friends.
Mini bagels.
Unsubscribe.
What's up, Facebook?
Oh, look at my new shoes. Unfollow.
I love coffee.
We're going viral.
Driving selfie.
Glaciers.
Desert.
Third world.
Nobody cares.
I'm gonna hide all of you.
Dude.
Information technology is developing every day. With how much it is advancing into our lives, people have started to become dependent on it. One of the consequences that arise with developing technology is how it now affects the way humans interact with each other. It can be beneficial in helping us connect with other humans or keep users addicted to needing it. Although there are breakthroughs every year in information technology, 2019 has had some especially intriguing ones. Mobile ECGs, one of my favorites. ECGs, which monitor the heartbeat, have usually only been accessible in healthcare facilities. Apple and other manufacturers have revolutionized the cardio monitoring industry and allow people to be able to track, save, and report their heart rates, all while being right there on your wrist. Advanced medical probes. These little guys enter the body, scan and capture critical info in places that have previously been difficult or near impossible to reach. Not only do they save time and money, they've also increased the percentages of successful procedures. Robot dexterity. Dexterity is defined as the ability to perform tasks with the hands. And yes, scientists and engineers have developed robots that are now able to do sophisticated functions with the hands, such as solving complex Rubik's cubes. So just what have all of these breakthroughs in information technology created? Dependency. People around the world have become more dependent on these various technologies than ever before. Now let's take a closer look at human nature and our tendencies.
Think of the last time you spent with your family or friends or people you care about. How did this make you feel? Being connected with people in your life helps you feel like you belong. It even helps reduce stress, boost your immune system, lowers blood pressure, and can lengthen your life. In fact, people with strong social support are usually happier, have better mental health, and feel a stronger sense of belonging in their community. Unfortunately, people who feel alone or isolated often have poor health. In fact, new research shows that not having social relationships can shorten our lives as much as smoking over 100 cigarettes per week. But the good news is that we can all do things to change this and to help ourselves and others feel more connected.
If you observe nature at work, you will see that least effort is expended. In Vedic science, the age-old philosophy of India, this principle is known as the principle of economy of effort, or do less and accomplish more. Smartphones have revolutionized society in less than 10 years. With more than 1 billion users worldwide, and 2.5 million apps available across Google and Apple's digital marketplace. But that's just smartphones. There are devices that are less sophisticated, and even more people have those. Over 5 billion to be exact. Let's take a look at a case study centered around social interaction. The University of British Columbia conducted research experiments in which students on campus were surveyed to determine if they choose technology or social interaction. Researchers predicted that the students would miss out on social opportunity if they chose to rely on technology. The subjects were split into two groups. Both had to find a building that they were not familiar with. One group was able to use their smartphone devices, while the other group was not. The kids who used their smartphones to find the unfamiliar building on campus were indeed in a more pleasant mood and less stressed due to the fact that they were able to figure out the solution with the help of technology. But they did feel a bit of disconnection from their peers. Now, the kids in the other group who were not able to use their phones were forced to interact with other students on campus to get help finding where the unfamiliar building was located. This took more time, was more uncomfortable, and more stressful, but it garnered more social interaction. This caused them to feel more connected to their peers. Researchers propose that the use of smartphones may indeed remove the need of social interaction. They came to this stance by using the principle of least effort, which states that people and animals will instinctively go for the path with least effort and resistance. People will choose their phones to find unknown info before turning to their peers for help. People have basic needs, which include food, shelter, and safety, but often overlooked are the social needs, which provide emotional happiness and stability. Feeling connected to others is important, and with the increased usage of smart devices, people see less and less interaction with each other. Now let's take a look at an international case study. Researchers in India conducted a study which examined penetration of mobile technology and the excessive use which could or could not lead to technology addiction. The purpose of this study was to assess technology addiction and its correlation amongst school students in rural India. The results were interesting. The mean age of participants was 15 years of age, and 30% met dependence criteria, with 33% of students stating that their grades had gone down due to excessive gadget use. And this technology addiction was more prevalent amongst male students. Let's take a look at some of the stats from the study. India has over 140 million social media users, nearly 20 million of them being school-age kids. Like in America, the younger children are easily influenced. Awareness is really low. Increased usage rates correspond with antisocial behavior. They even found excessive social media use caused negative effects on offline life. From smartphones to tablets and PCs to laptops, we are now able to access the most information at the tips of our fingers than ever before in the history of the world. A drawback to such luxuries include, and is not limited to, dependency, addiction, and a reduction of human interaction. And although in some aspects it allows us to connect to more people, such as social media platforms, it also allows us to be able to find out pertinent info without interacting with other people. As with most other things in life, we must accept the positive with the negatives. Technology is no different. These are some of the ways in which technology impacts social interaction both on a local, domestic, and international level.